Hey guys, good morning. You have Sister Cass here. Black China Pearl is what they call me over there, over here on TikTok. I'm a little shaken up because I'm sure you all heard of Sonya Massey. I pray to God that I'm saying her name right. How she was slaughtered, like her life had no meaning, by a sheriff, police officer, whatever you want to call him. Now, I wasn't gonna try to find any footage on her or anything like that because, that's it's just sad, you know, to have to see somebody killed in that way. But everybody is talking about it. Everybody has their own opinions about it. So I wanted to come on and see what what really happened. I wanted to see the footage for myself. So I went on YouTube and I found the actual footage of, you guys have to excuse me. I found the actual footage of what happened, of the whole episode. I found the whole video of what happened to her. Now this sheriff, he just lied. I mean, he downright lied. This woman called for help. She was having some mental issues. Seems like she was in fear, and she was just looking for someone to help her. When she called them, I'm sure she didn't think that, she was going to be slaughtered in that way. I'm sure she didn't think that. The way this police officer did her, on top of everything else, he lied. He was more offended by her saying, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, than, as he said, she was coming after him with a pot of hot water. This man, this man shot her 3 times in her face. And then when she was on the ground, on the floor, his partner said, let me go get my medical kit. And then he said, no, don't go get it. It's nothing we can do. Let it do what it does. It is what it is. He didn't even allow that guy to go get a medical kit to see if he can help the woman. She lied there on the floor with the other officer who had his body camera on the whole time, holding her head, trying to stop the bleeding. And you can literally hear her grasping for breath. She was still alive. They could have still called the ambulance. She was still alive. You can hear her grasping for air, and the officer kept saying, "Well, she's still respirating. She's still, grasping for air." It's so much to that video. I tell you, it messed me up, but I had to see for myself. I pray because the cop that never turned off his camera was the one that was holding her head. The guy that actually shot her told the cop to hold her head and press it to stop the bleeding. He didn't have enough courage to do that because he's the one that shot her. So this guy's holding her head. And then when he goes to his police car, you can see that he's shaking. His hands were shaking. And I pray to God that the blood that was on his hands that he was trying to get off, that he will always see that blood until he does right by Sonya Massey, until he testifies against his partner and does right by her. He will always see the blood of Sonya Massey on his hands. Who do you think that you are, that you can take somebody's life, and just because you don't value us as Black people, like we're not human, you think that you're above the law, that you can just go around doing anything you want to do? I thank God that your partner never turned off his camera and you thought that you were going to get away with it. But everything is right there for the whole world to see. You have your foolish, foolish people that's trying to literally justify that man for what he did to that woman. He's justifying it, talking about she came after us with a pot. He had to shoot her. She came right after him. It's a lie. From the pit of hell is a lie. He lied so blatantly with no remorse and no emotion, just lying. He didn't think that his friends, his cops, partners, video camera was on. I pray that he get everything that he deserves. And I pray that they subpoena his partner to make his partner testify about what happened. Even though we can clearly see this woman called for help. Do you know what it feels like to be in a state of fear and anxiety? Okay, call it mental health, call it what you want. She's a human being. She has emotional issues, but what does that mean? And then you lied. You tried to find out if she had a case on her about mental illness so that you can justify what you did. You were more concerned about covering your own ass. That's right, I said. Than you were about what you just did to her. Guys, this one really messed me up. He shot her like her life meant nothing, like she didn't have loved ones, like she didn't have people that loved her. He didn't think about none of that because he didn't care. She was looking for help, and look what she got. She was looking for help. I'm sure when she called, she didn't think that was going to happen to her. I'm sure she didn't think that she was going to be slaughtered like a pig. She was anxiety, she was anxious, but she wasn't violent. She needed help. It's not even safe for us, for my color people, to call the police for help. Who do we turn to? There was a time when we used to have to tell our sons and grandsons and school them on how to behave around the cops and society. But now they're coming after us black women. My heart is deeply saddened, and you can best believe I'm going to be in prayer. And I pray to God that this man get everything in double that he did to that poor woman. You can clearly see, go look at the video if you want to see the truth. Because everybody has their opinions. I was on TikTok and there was this white panel talking about if she didn't go pick up the pot, do you think that she would have ended up like that? I couldn't. I had to turn it because, you know, I was getting indignant. I was feeling angry based upon what he was saying, justifying what this cop did. The cop said that she came after him with the hot water. She came after him. She didn't come after him. That's a lie. You can clearly see, but you see, God had that camera on. And if that camera wasn't on, that man probably would have gotten away with it. And I pray to God that he still don't got away with it. Because if he do, that is going to be hell to pay. People around the world, especially black people, are going to be so angry. They're not going to put up with that. I pray, guys, that you be safe. Stay prayed up. Protect your children. School your children. School them, school them, school them. Everybody that you love, you school them. Because this world is wicked and is evil. And evil coming and has come full force after us. I just pray that you guys will stay covered. Covered in the blood of the Lamb. And that's the thing. She said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. He was more concerned about her saying that than the lie that he told about her coming after him with a hot pot of water. He didn't like the fact that she said to him, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus twice. But no demon does. I will see you again. Thank you so much for viewing this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. I don't even know what to say. I love you all. Please stay safe. Bye. God bless you.